Let's look at some other news around today. And the build-up to the budget continues. I know yesterday you had an interesting discussion with the Finance Minister, who has been hard at work with her colleague Jim Chalmers.
Yes, a key figure in this government, Katy Gallagher, and she revealed on Afternoon Agenda that some regional programs announced by the Nationals would be cut in the upcoming budget, as would other programs. The government has spoken about commodity prices assisting the $50 billion better budget result in 2021-22 that Treasurer Jim Chalmers announced this week. They said it was a temporary bump. When I asked Katy Gallagher to nominate where that underspending had occurred, as well as the commodity prices boosting the number, the example the minister gave me was JobSeeker, because more people than expected were employed. So the government says this is temporary, but I guess it raises the question, can this continue given the current economic conditions and low unemployment rate?
We announced some savings in the election campaign that we will deliver on, in particular across the use of consultants and contractors. We're looking at all of the programs in the March budget update, and some of those discretionary funds, and some of those were attached to programs that had a regional name. I think we're looking at all of those, but it's not exclusively those programs. I'm looking right across the board. And that's only half the story, I should say. The other half is a series of underspends in programs that wasn't expected, or a failure to get the money out the door in the financial year, but it will still be spent. On some of those demand-driven programs, like JobSeeker, there is about $1.6 billion less that got out, that went out than was expected. Some of the other big payments to the states and territories, COVID-related payments, vaccination negotiations for contracts, that still all of these things get paid, but they will be paid at a later date.